Every Tuesday, you can get yourself a copy of our newspaper, iDiskiTV, for absolutely free. Every shop right in the Gauteng province, you just go there, get yourself the paper. And on Fridays, the paper will be available across the nation on our website, idiskitimes.co.za. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Kaizer Chiefs won Chippa United 2 DStv Premiership on a Saturday evening. So Vilakazi, our analyst, you have a B license, CAF. I have a CAF C license. Morgan Mamilla has none of those, but he's just defeated Kaizer Chiefs. What did you make of the game, sir?
Mr.
Tso,
yeah.
Highest ever goal scorer in the history of Orlando Pirates in the Premier Soccer League era.
Mr.
Tso. When you walk into the room, everyone must stand up. Bashape Matso, there's Machaka standing up. There you go. Mr. Tso. He's the highest ever goal scorer in the history of Orlando Pirates in the Premier Soccer League era.
Justice. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Machaka. Can support njalo like iDiskiTV. Zobeka job njalo ngichike futhi. Thank you. I'm one person that, because I love the game, I learn to everyone that is involved in the game. I've learned a lesson in this game, and that's one thing that I always say it, and I think people understand. In the game, there's questions and there's answers. And as a coach, you need to see those questions, then you need to come with answers. Definitely. And a lot of coaches, they always prove me right. There's questions, but they can't answer. Today, UCO, what you always say, so there's questions and there must be answers. That's what he did.
What were the questions and what were the answers?
The questions was, because I said it after time, the final touch in the last third, it's letting him down. Because he's doing a very good build-up. Ishepia is good at the back. The midfielders, they creating those chances. They get to that final third. But the final pass, and their runs, they were making runs out of the good positioning of where you think in that run he was supposed maybe to make a run to the left, make a run to the right, and now if you get that pass, it's not good enough for him ready to cause a threat to go Peterson. But Morgan what I always say, we in the second half they did it exactly what I always ask when these questions come with answers. They were
better in the final third.
I'm telling you, they were making good runs in the good areas, and the passes were getting to the final pass was getting to the right areas, and they make use of those passes.
Yeah. What questions were they asking Arthur Zwane's team? Which questions did Arthur Zwane fail to answer today? Because I'm so sorry to cut you. As I say that, I think about Bimenyimana, tap in score. I think about Kamabiliat. Immediately when they considered Kamabiliat 1-on-1, he should have scored that. I think about Ukik and Dolly, the 1-2 he got from Kamabiliat, and then those are easy opportunities that they should have scored. Even though overall, on the balance of the game, I'm happy that Chippa won. I think that they deserve to win. But Chiefs actually had more dangerous opportunities. I think 3 or 4 of them should have been goals easily.
Mr. Keo, there's a difference between that builds something and somebody into challenge without any planning. If you look at Chiefs, it's out of nothing. Corner kick, goal. But if you look at Chippa, from first half, they were built like Bobo and they coming, they get to that final third, but the final pass was letting them down. So that's a different when you look at the Chiefs now. Chippa, they were building uyababona ukuthi uyayibona le moto ukuthi iyasuka la ibhola lasuka the back liza la middle lane. They playing the two midfielders that they were playing in front of the defensive midfielder. They were creating chances for the upfront people. The only thing was letting them down first half was they make runs in the wrong areas, and the final pass was not coming in the good areas. So that was the key points for me. First half, second half they fixed that. But when you look at the Chiefs, Chiefs, they were not playing in the midfield. Every time they get a ball, they go wide. Every time they get a ball, they go wide, hoping they put across Ukeli Blapana ahead. And you could see Morgan, we analyzed the Chiefs. And what it did was he put that white boy Lapana
Roscoe Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson. Umbeke Lapana no Mamilla. As soon as because Morgan check in an open play, he's a sweeper. But as soon as the ball goes wide, man marker. It tells you how smart CO did in this game. And you know when you look at things like that, those are questions to you. Chiefs, man, this guy in an open play, this is how he is playing. And when the ball goes wide, he goes tight to this guy. It means now we need to make sure let's not play there because he's winning all the balls. So let's change the way we're playing. Let's cut inside. Let's have combination play.
Perhaps one more question, and I'm asking it again but differently. Perhaps it's time now that you bench Ashley Dupree. You let him watch the game from the bench. You communicate with him. You say, okay, this is what I need from you. Look at Kamapiliet. This is what he's doing. I would like you to do that in future. Perhaps against TS Galaxy, perhaps against Amazulu, you bench him for now. Would you agree with that opinion?
Yeah. Mr. Nkeo, let's give him a break. Unfortunately, in football, there are players that are lucky in this game where you come from another team and you just walk in and then things happen for you. So for him, he's struggling. He's struggling because sometimes he's got the ball. Instead of him playing the ball and create a space for so that he can create a space for himself, instead he's going towards his teammate and pass him where now everyone is there, it's crowded. And decision making work, they are letting him down most of the time. I mean, today there were actions where I thought he was supposed to score. Yeah, I mean, there was first half we had the 1v1, but I don't know what came to his mind. Second half, it did the very same thing. So now I think he just need to, sit, watch, learn maybe 2-3 games, and then maybe he will get that confidence back and then come back.
All right, there you go. That's Kaizer Chiefs losing to Chippa United, or as Chippa United winning against Kaizer Chiefs. It depends how you look at it. Congratulations, Chippa United. 3 wins in a row. Morgan Mamilla. I said to you, so there is a bounce that comes naturally with a new coach. Sometimes we can think that it's tactics. Sometimes it is not tactics. It's the motivation of knowing that there's a new coach. He will give me an opportunity. Everyone is got a fair chance to fight for a starting place in the starting 11. We shall see then if this is maintained. 3 wins in a row is equal to 9 points. They are now in the top 8, which means that they will have some relief as they will naturally decline to go towards the relegation. At some point, Chippa will decline and go to number 13 and number 10, as they usually do consistently in the last 6-7 seasons. They've always been 14, 15, 16, 13. 14, 15, 16, 13. They will naturally go back to their natural position, but these are crucial points that they've been collecting. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times, World Sports Betting is our sponsor. Thank you very much for watching us.